It's day 2 in the federal criminal trial for Sean Diddy Combs. Let's take a look at what happened inside the courtroom. Jury selection continued for another day. The judge chose 19 prospective jurors on day 1 and continued to pick more on day 2. So we're getting closer to that magic number of 12 jurors and 6 alternates. Some potential jurors were dismissed because they admitted viewing hotel surveillance video obtained by CNN, allegedly showing Diddy attacking his ex-partner, singer Cassie Ventura. One prospective juror called the video, quote, damning, was dismissed on day 1. So that video is already taking a big part in this trial. I'm going to bring in attorney Nima Rahmani, who is also a former federal prosecutor and was kind enough to join us once again to break all of this down. Now, Nima, this hotel surveillance video is the cause of multiple dismissals. So is this kind of a prelude to how important that video is going to be at trial, seeing how it's already affecting jury selection?
Sophia, that video is incredibly important. And we know it's important because Combs denied all this. He denied it after Cassie filed her lawsuit in November 2023, even though he settled it the next day. He denied it even after his LA and Miami homes were raided in March of last year. Only in May, when CNN got a copy of that video, did Combs issue an apology. And it's powerful. Everyone's seen it. Obviously Combs has his hand on the towel and he's striking Cassie when she's on the ground, when she's reportedly leaving a freak off. So if you're the prosecution, you'll love this case in terms of the evidence. Now, maybe you don't like it because all the jurors have seen it and they have a preconceived view of the case. But one of the things that makes this case so unique is everyone has heard about it and everyone has seen a key piece of evidence before they've even walked into that courtroom. So it's fair game for the judge to ask, hey, you've seen the video, but can you be fair and impartial? And the potential jurors that say, listen, I can't, they are going to be excused from the panel.
How difficult do you think it's going to be for Diddy's defense team to counter that video?
Sophia, it is going to be incredibly difficult because you can argue that these witnesses are lying, right? They want money, they want fame, they want revenge, but video doesn't lie. We've all seen that video with our own eyes. So video is the most powerful evidence. And I think this video, as well as the other videos that were seized, may break this case. Because another thing that makes this unique is typically you don't have sex acts and sexual assault caught on tape. But Cassie says in her complaint that Combs would record these sex acts for his own sexual pleasure and maybe to maintain control over the other participants. So I think if that video exists and the prosecution plays it, that may be the reason why Combs is convicted.
Do you think a juror, a prospective juror who has seen the video can be impartial enough to sit for this jury?
I think everyone has seen the video. I mean, there's no place you can move this trial to, no juror that you could get. This is such a big case. That video went viral immediately. I could tell you, because I do a lot of work for CNN, I got a call early that morning from the producer. As soon as they got the video, they said, Nima, we need you on right away. We have something you will not believe. It is the smoking gun evidence in this case. It completely corroborates what Cassie was saying. And I think the defense, they've argued that the video was doctored or it's sped up, it's incomplete, it only shows a snapshot in time for this longer relationship. But I think they're going to have their hands full with this video.
So it's pretty impossible then to expect to get a juror who hasn't seen this video. So the the defense attorneys are going to have to work with somebody who has likely seen this video.
You really have to be living under a rock not to have seen this video. Even my parents that don't watch TV, they've seen the video. So I think if you're the prosecution, what you want to do is rehabilitate these jurors. That means when the jurors get up there, say, yeah, I've seen the video. Of course it's disturbing. How can you not be disturbed? But what you ask those jurors is, you've seen the video, but can you still be fair and impartial in this case? Can you decide the case solely based on the facts and evidence in this case, not what you've seen on TV, on NewsNation, or not what you've seen on social media? And as long as the jurors say that, they say, you know what, Judge, I can be fair and impartial, they're not going to be excused for cause. They're going to be on that broader panel of the 45 potential jurors.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Nima.
Thanks, Sophia. Great being on as always.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.